Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different here on Nintintrovert. Typically we're playing video games, but you know, we'll mix it up sometimes. We'll do other types of content if there's something that you know, tickles my fancy. And you know, this is something that really sent my fancy into overdrive here. This is weird, man. So I was watching YouTube, as you do, as you're doing right now, and I randomly got a YouTube ad. It was a Chick-fil-A ad, but it wasn't for their chicken. It was for an animated series. And this ad went on for several minutes, right? So I'm watching the ad, and you know, you can skip it after 10, 15 seconds, but it was just so surreal. It was so bizarre that I was like, hold on, I want to see what's going on here. So I watched a good maybe 3 minutes, I don't know, and the ad was not even close to being done, by the way. The whole time from the start of the video up until the 3-minute mark, it still said there was 90 plus seconds remaining. So I don't know if this was just like the whole full episode here. This is like a 10-minute episode, as you can see. But yeah, this was nuts, man. But yeah, I just thought we could record this and kind of react to it, because like this is just so surreal. Because if you look and see, this has 141 million views. I'm not sure if you can see my cursor right now, but 141 million. Like, I've never heard anybody talk about this. Like, I feel like I'm being like gaslit right now. Like, no one said anything. This is on YouTube Kids, so there's no comments. So like, do any adults even know about this? Is this a thing that like their 5-year-old accidentally clicks on their iPad and then it plays in the background and the kid doesn't want, because I can't imagine a kid wanting to sit through this. But yeah, this is 10.5 minutes. The Spark Tree, Stories of Evergreen Hills, created by Chick-fil-A. And from what little I watched, this doesn't have anything to do with chicken. But we'll get into it. I thought it would be fun to do just like a little reaction video. We're going to play all the way through. And look up here. This other recommended video, Apprentices of Evergreen Hills, Legend of Evergreen. This one has 58 million views. Not as much as the other one, but like, my God. Like, how are these getting 50 million, 140 million plus views? I don't understand. So we're going to watch it. We're going to react to it. From what little I've seen, it seemed pretty cringe. So I thought this could be kind of fun to just dive through it here. And you know, I'm kind of sick. If you watched my recent Mario Party video, I just went to the doctor today. I got diagnosed with bronchitis, so apologies if I'm hoarse and raspy and hacking up a lung during this video, which very may well happen. But yeah, I've not really been recording lately where I've been getting over this. But this was just so weird and random that I was like, this was my muse. I was like, I've got to record this. I don't care if I'm sick. I gotta do this. So let's go full screen. Let's play it. We'll periodically pause and react to the video as we go. First, let me check and make sure that we are going to be capturing audio from this window here. And now, hopefully, this isn't going to get like a copyright strike. I wouldn't think so. This is on YouTube Kids, so like they can't make any money from ad revenue off this. So I don't see why Chick-fil-A would want to you know, strike this down. I feel like if anything, I'm just getting their marketing out there even more. But yeah, let me see here. Okay, we'll turn on the desktop audio. Let me just test this real quick, because I don't typically. Okay, yeah, I think that is working for us here. Let's see. Okay, we've run into a bit of a problem, though. I think I'm going to have to unplug my headset, so my audio is probably going to sound worse now. I've just unplugged the headset, because it's got, you know, it's got the 2 jacks. It's got one for, you know, audio output, and then also the microphone are like 2 separate things. So when I've got the headset plugged in, it's easier to hear me, because now it's probably going to sound all hazy. But there's not like a slot. There's not 2 slots for me to put it in on here. I've only got one on this laptop, so I would have to do this without being able to hear it. So apologies for that. Typically, you know, if I'm capturing video game footage, that's no problem. But anyway, let's go full screen. Let's just watch this unfold. Let me maybe turn it down a little bit so we don't get double audio, hopefully. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to help that, but we'll have to workshop this in the future. This guy looks like I'm getting a Pinocchio vibe. You know that really bad Pinocchio from a couple years ago? Father, when will I get to go out and explore the world on my own? And everyone was talking about how he just sounded so like sassy and effeminate. But I guess this is the timekeeper and not Geppetto.
Ah, Sam, right on time.
Reporting for duty.
Ah, you help Mr. Bowman?
Yeah, tell me what does this have to do with chicken?
And Miss Hernandez?
What's that reader treat?
Oh, and Zach.
Yeah, that's my problem. My own brother needs help, and I don't know why.
Yeah, like this has nothing to do with chicken. It's got... What's the video buffering? What the crap, man? I have high-speed internet. What's happening? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Well, while it's buffering, I guess this is a time to point out. Look at the viewer duration, if you can see this. It peaks at the very start, goes down, slightly goes back up, then it just flatlines. And then randomly here around the 4-minute mark, it goes up again. So like nobody watched this video except for the very beginning and then like 4 minutes in apparently. But again, 141 million views, so we won't spoil what happens at the 4-minute mark. We'll just wait and be surprised. But is this going to play for me now? No. Chick-fil-A is really not happy about me doing this. Let's try refreshing it. Okay, where were we?
And Miss Hernandez?
Yeah, I think we were. Fingers crossed we don't have any more problems.
Yeah, that's my problem. My own brother.
But yeah, have you heard of this? 141 million views. Like,
You're doing
why am I only just now finding out about this?
an excellent apprentice. I think we can return
But so when I first saw this, I had two thoughts, right? So thought number one, when I first saw like the thumbnail image, well, there was a lot going through my head. At first, I thought this was some kind of Chick-fil-A video game, because as you watch this, they talk a lot about like going out into the world and like helping people through acts of kindness, and then like apparently she's the only person who can see this like essence that people give off when they're happy when you do something good for them. It kind of makes me think of if you played Skyward Sword, when you get these you gotta get these like crystals by helping out people. I forget, gratitude crystals I think is what they're called. But yeah, it sounded like side quests in a video game, and they have a thing about downloading like off the app store, like this app that I guess has all these on there. So I thought this was a game at first. Then I realized it wasn't a game, it's a series. And so then I'm like, okay, is this like some sort of weird, like just seeing the still image in the thumbnail, I was like, is this some kind of like AI generated crap, or is this like some kind of weird NFT blockchain crypto scam or something? And then I thought as I watched it, it's like, okay, it looks a little cursed. I guess they're kind of going for a Pixar kind of aesthetic to it. But, you know, it comes out a little, it looks like just all those corporate soulless animation. You know that Grubhub ad from a couple years ago everybody made fun of? So I thought, like, well, maybe, you know, Chick-fil-A, they're like a really religious, they're like a conservative Christian company, right? So I was like, well, maybe this is some kind of like their own take on like a VeggieTales to try to like promote the gospel or something. I was like, well, that seems possible. But no, as far as I can tell, this isn't anything religious. It's about like, it's got, I guess, a positive message about, you know.
What's the matter with you? You want to get kicked off the team? Huh?
Yeah, stop and I've not seen this here. This is actually playing out different than the ad that I got. Yeah, this is weird. He's I guess not making good grades in school, and she's gonna have to do something about it. But yeah, as far as I can tell, there's no religious tie-in to this, which, you know, maybe for the best, I guess, depending on who you ask. I'm a person of faith myself, but a lot of times when, you know, you've got religious media for kids like this, more often than not, it ends up being kind of cringy, to be honest. I don't know if that really brings anybody into the Gospels, but yeah. So that's not what this is. It's nothing to do with religion. It's nothing to do with chicken. It's just, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know why Chick-fil-A's doing it. But yeah, I'll shut up and we'll just watch and see what happens here. But yeah, at first I thought, could this be AI? Because there was like a big fiasco. Apparently Coca-Cola this year did like a AI ad. So it's just like the bare minimum from companies. It's kind of sad the bar's that low, but it's like, well, hey, at least, you know, they didn't use AI.
I mean it literally. flowers grow because you helped Miss Hernandez and Mr.
So he just has like Narnia. I get. What is this guy to her? This seems a little bit of a red flag that he's just like hanging out with this child. Like, do her parents know that she's here?
He's kind. With the right vision, you'll see the power.
Why did Chick-fil-A make this? I don't understand.
Yeah.
The words of Sheldon J. Plankton. I don't understand. Is there a gas leak in here? So we got a wolf. It's kind of a nicely detailed wolf, I guess. Got some pretty good fur pattern on it. Like, the animation overall doesn't look terrible, I guess. It's not like super uncanny. It's no Pixar, but like, I mean, it could be worse, I guess, you know. So they did put some time into this. Maybe I was a little hard on it at first, saying it's comparable to the Grubhub ads. I guess it looks okay, but like, why? Why would you dedicate this much time and money into this? Who are you, Uncle Iroh now?
You'll help create more spark as well.
What do I do with it?
You'll know when the time is right.
Oh no, when the time is right. I'm going to be vague and cryptic, just like every old man in works of fantasy. Soft orchestral music. I don't know if that's orchestral music, but it's just a piano. But this isn't just a one-off thing. Like, you saw the other one that had like over 50 million. There's like apparently a whole series of all these Netflix, Chick-fil-A cartoons. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we need to go to the App Store. Maybe that could be a part 2 to this video. See exactly what this Chick-fil-A app is. But yeah, this video, at least so far, is not playing out like the ad that I was recommended. Maybe we'll watch another one after this.
Some advice from your brilliant sister. Ignore the haters. I think you're pretty awesome, and my opinion is the only one that matters. Grateful you're my goober brother. Love, Sam, aka president of the Zach fan club.
Wow.
Thanks, but you have to say this. You're my sister.
I don't know. There's some pretty
I say
toxic
it because it's true.
sibling dynamics out there.
Mom and Dad.
Yes, but it won't change things. This guy's
So he's getting bullied in school. I get. I've really not even been listening that much to what's smother him with kindness.
You're joking, right? This is a terrible idea. And it's too late now. What are you doing here?
He does look like he would be kind of a pretentious
Because of you.
prick, doesn't he? That blonde hair looks like the
That's not why I
Hitler's perfect Aryan master race child. No wonder he's picking on him.
So.
What a privileged
I thought I
little
could help. Maybe
little
tutor you
douchebag.
after school in the library? I don't need help from you.
Oh wait, so he's the one with the bad grades, the bully. I thought the brother was having bad grades because he was being. But okay, I got it now. I got it. See, I've not been paying that much, but now I'm with the program. I've been talking too much,
Bring up your grade.
so I kind of understand what's going on.
Why are you being nice to me?
Because what you need most is someone who believes in you.
I don't know. I'd feel pretty patronized if I was this kid, to be honest. This kid you're always picking on, making fun of, shows up to your house, and he's like, hey, why don't you let me tutor you so you can get better grades? I'd be like, this kid's here just to rub in my face how smart he is. He's trying to get back at me. But, you know, apparently it works out here. I don't know.
Hey, Sam.
I guess it's Christmas time. They were, you know, the houses are adorned with lights, and we got snow everywhere, which is thematically appropriate. I'm recording this. It's actually December 24th right now. It's Christmas Eve. It's like 3 in the morning, though. I probably won't be sleeping anytime soon because when I went to the doctor for my bronchitis, they gave me a steroid shot, so I'm probably going to be racing all night.
Can I help you?
No, but you can help someone.
It's a weird thing to say to a stranger. Can I help you? No, but you can't help someone.
I guess I've been riding you pretty hard lately, huh?
So I guess he's going to have to learn not to be so overbearing. But yeah, I guess his mom's dead, so I guess that's kind of heavy for
I don't say it. No.
children's stuff. Like, this is kind of corny,
I'm sorry.
but I guess there's remnants of something kind of good in here, maybe.
You're my son. And,
I mean,
maybe we can help each other.
could be worse. I still don't know what this has to do with
What do you say?
a 12-piece chicken nugget combo with waffle fries. But, you know, kid grieving over his dead mom, it's pretty heavy stuff. Yeah, there's that essence or whatever that only she could see when you do good deeds. Music swells like an infection.
Done, Sam.
Good job, Sam. We're all so proud of you. I don't know if this was the first episode because I don't think they really explained everything in order. To be continued. Okay. Yeah, so we watched that one. Let's find another part here. What was it? This is from a month ago. That one was from a year ago. Do they have like a playlist specifically for these? Let's see. Hopefully the audio isn't absolutely terrible on this. I don't know how this is working, where it's coming out of the computer, and then also probably getting picked up on the microphone, and I don't have my headset plugged in. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of more elegant solution. I don't know what. Like, look at this. Let's go to playlist. There's like a million of these. Shorts from Legend of Evergreen Hills, clips from Legends of Evergreen Hills. Like, did anybody know that Fil-A had a YouTube channel that has all this crap on there? Cal's animated series. So, like, they might have said in the credits at the end of that, who's like the animation studio that they got to do this? Okay, none of this is just Cow Appreciation Day. Taking a great pic. I thought that said taking a great pie, thanks to my astigmatism. Stories about. Okay, so I guess this is full episodes, maybe, right? It's just the first one. This is from 3 years ago. How many views does this one have? This is only 2 minutes.
Where is everyone? Why aren't the lights on?
226,000 views. So why did this other one have
This year.
millions of views? I don't understand. 100 million
Hey,
views.
mind flipping that switch for me? Third time's a charm.
The voice sounds vaguely familiar. The one I was watching in the ad, I think, had a professional voice actor that I recognize the voice of. We'll get into that. So, like, why are they putting so much money into this? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
Things are a little off. We turn them on. That fixes
Excuse
the
me?
head. Oops. We might have to reverse that circuit.
Oh, what about that one there?
Replaces your goldfish with an exact replica.
Why would you need that?
No reason.
Well, what
Pretty.
about that one?
Kind of morbid.
That's the step springer.
What are you doing, Step Springer?
What are you looking for?
I wish there was a switch for my town.
Oh, say, there is no switch for that. But all people need is a little hope, a spark, to light the way. And that can be in all of us. Right here.
In my diaphragm.
My pleasure.
Be the spark.
So cringe. Be the spark. Seems a little bit dangerous. You just let the child just run up the 10-foot ladder there. Very haphazardly, just recklessly, just... At first I thought she was running up the wrong side of it, but I don't think she was. Spark hope and light that went too fast. Something this holiday season. With Mario and Luigi. Okay, I guess is this the next one here?
Let's make a snowman.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Sorry, kiddo.
Doesn't have to be a snowman.
Can't see.
What generic Flash game was that kid playing? She's discovering the world of Narnia, just like that other girl. Or is this the same girl but younger? I don't know I don't know the Chick-fil-A lore. I'm still figuring out all of the continuity here. The Time Shop. Wow. Magical music.
What
Just looks like a generic knick-knack shop for the most part.
You're right on time.
You know me?
Of course. You want to make a snowman, right?
You. Hey, what's that?
That's lost
He's
time.
been stalking her.
And then there's time that flies.
Yeah, again, this guy's
Whoa.
a red flag. I don't know about this guy. Stranger danger.
It can make memories that last forever.
I wish my family could understand.
Here, sometimes people just need a little reminder.
Sam, where are you?
Time to go, Sam.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Mom, Dad, guess what? Cats took me to a time shop. What have so many clocks and cuckoos, lost time and time that flies, and all kinds of time. And here, the kind you give.
The kind you give. Oh, my heart. Oh, it's so beautiful.
There we go.
This is actually really fun, but
1 hour to make the best snowman ever. The time shop. Okay. I don't get it. So they weren't going to spend time with her because they didn't have enough time, but he gave them an hour. Like, well, that's not realistic. So, okay, what's it? Let's see how many views this one has. This is a 10-minute. Is this the one we watched? 140. Okay, I think this is the one we watched. So let's. 3 unavailable videos are hit. Well, what'd you do with them? Look at this one's 22 minutes long.
it's not your.
Okay, I think this might have been the one that I got the ad for.
The first time I saw Spark, I thought it was a trick of the light. The way sunlight catches dust in the air. But it's no trick.
Yeah, this is the first one this is the one that was in the ad that I saw. Maybe she just has schizophrenia, you know? If that's the same girl, she's definitely aged up, I think.
Person in my family who can see it, or who knows about a world next to ours.
I see
where
dead
spark
people.
is used to help people.
No, I said dead people, not help people.
A world called Evergreen Hills.
Hello, Sam.
Morning, timekeeper.
You know, they say he used to be a Keebler elf. So you got those Russian dolls. Is that the ones you open up and there's just a smaller doll inside of it? Why does this exist? What does this have to do with chicken? Yeah, when I first got the ad for this, I don't know if they show it in this, but it just has a dramatic part where it's just like the opening title sequence and it's like Chick-fil-A presents, and I'm just like, what? Huh? Yeah, so when I first saw this, I had 2 immediate thoughts. Like, who's this assassin with a
Coming.
whatchamacallit? I wanted to say bow and arrow. What slingshot? I was going through my Zelda items. I was like, let's see, bow and arrow. There's the hook shot. That's close there, but that's that slingshot. That's it. Yeah, here we go. Chick-fil-A presents. Ba-ba-ba. This is like the new Netflix streaming service or something. Like, we gotta look at this app and figure out what that's all about. Maybe there's a link to it where we can just kind of see what it's about and read on it after we watch it. We're gonna watch this whole thing, by the way, because this one just seemed like the stupidest one yet, based on what little I saw of it.
Now, your next assignment as my apprentice, Sam, won't be easy.
So when did she become his apprentice? Did I like miss something? Was it where I was talking, or am I like missing an episode? It said there was like 3 unlisted ones that we can't watch for some reason.
Here, I've forgotten his anniversary. You need to catch him before he comes home from work.
Right. When you said this wouldn't be easy, I assumed you meant something a little more exciting.
There are no small acts of kindness, Sam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Like holding the door open, that's like a small act of kindness, right? I mean,
But, maybe do something cool in the forest?
Help Miss Hernandez, and you will save the world. Her world. Isn't that enough?
I think he just wants her to be a nosy busybody. Like, this is none of her business. Like, let people sort out their own problems, you know?
Yes, as well. I'm thrilled. See? This is my thrilled face.
Well, that's good enough for me. I'll buy that. That was pretty believable.
Es que es muy jovencito. Un perrito. How you say?
Un perrito.
Puppy. Got it. Oh, and photo? Oh, I got you, Miss Hernandez. I'll bring him home.
So obviously Miss Hernandez is Hispanic. Is this main girl, is she like Asian? Just judging by like the curvature of her eyes, I'm thinking maybe she's Asian, maybe she's white. I don't know.
Oh, hello. Here you go.
Such a racially diverse cast of characters.
Family.
Just moved in.
Because Chick-fil-A is the embodiment of diversity and representation. People of all races, religions, and creeds coming together to eat Chick-fil-A. But yeah, this guy, the dad, I'm fairly certain that's the voice of Phil Lamar, who is like a very prolific black voice actor who's been in like a
Keep your eyes open.
ton of stuff. I could be wrong about that, but it sounds very similar to Phil Lamar. He did Samurai Jack. He was
Sam, hello.
on the Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He did Dracula. Dracula don't suck. Dracula scrape and lick. And I think some other characters on that show. He did Wilt on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I'm sorry, Mac. He did. Who else did he? He did a lot of stuff. He was Bulby Stroganovsky, I think was his name, on Jimmy Neutron. He was like slap, 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 clap, 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 slap, 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 clap, clap, clap. If you remember that kid. Yeah, Phil Lamar. He's done a lot. He's probably done he's done a million other things I'm just not thinking of right now. But if they spent the money to get him, that's kind of nuts. And again, why are they putting this much money? You're a chicken company. Stay in your lane. Know your role.
And that's the most exciting thing that'll happen to me today. Or is it?
Once again, I kind of stopped paying attention. Look, it's Navi. Hey, look, listen. Yeah, I've been talking. I've not been paying that much attention, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say the plot's probably not that important. She got all that just instantly teleports her to Narnia. It's kind of like the Sonic movies where you just throw the ring and think of where you want to go. I still need to see Sonic 3. It just came out a couple days ago, but I've been sick, so.
Hey, look. You're the new apprentice with the timekeeper. Lucky, he's a good teacher. I'm Dee, Sam. Sam? That must be short for samurai. No.
Samurai Jack, I told you, everything comes full circle.
Joke, but you didn't laugh, so it wasn't a very good one.
I don't trust this girl. I don't.
1 to 10, 10 being hilarious. I'd say 2, and that's probably generous. Hardly worth preserving. You're writing it down? I pedal up jokes and their humor scores as a side project. Dad jokes.
This girl's
knock-knock jokes,
a little too extra. I went to school with people like this girl.
Oh, goodness.
She's trying way too hard for attention. Just
Right now, I'm cataloging
take it down a notch.
foxes in the forest.
Maybe not as much as I did. I was kind of the socially inept kid who didn't really talk to anybody because I was really awkward. But, you know, there's a fine balance, right,
He's right. And every plant
between
has a
being
name.
yourself and just kind of reeling it back just a little bit.
Hey, have you seen the cave beneath the tree? It's filled with sparks. Gorgeous. I lose all track of time when I'm in there and end up late for my next. I'm late. Sorry. Gotta go. Bye. It was nice to meet you.
What a freak. Her parents need to put her back on the meds is all I can say. Alright, what's happening now? The big tree. It's the Great Deku Tree.
Whoa.
I just saw a meme literally like yesterday. Like every fantasy world has to have some kind of a big tree.
Hello. I didn't think anyone was in here.
Oh no, it's the slingshot
Collecting sparks?
murderer.
Hey! You're stealing? Wait! Stop!
I mean, there's a lot of them, and they're just kind of outside. Like, what if I pluck a flower on like public property? That's stealing. Uh-oh, she's hitting her with the Instagrow tree. You know, whoever lives in this world must be pretty selfish. They have like basically just self-growing food here, like instantaneously. They could cure world hunger, but I don't see them doing that. You know, and like what even is that Clockmaster guy even doing? Like, why isn't he out here helping these people? He's just having this little girl go and do it all for him. It's probably just, you know, too busy hoarding away the secrets to ending world hunger. But you know, I don't know why their running animations were so humorous to me. It just looked so slow and awkward. Oh no, she's trapped. How will she ever get out? Other than, going back to the tree and getting another one of
You
those.
shouldn't have been in the forest
Oh.
in the first place.
Sorry.
She's just immediately
And you
out.
neglected your assignment.
Alright then.
I know. It
What was that, a cotton ball? It didn't look like a cotton ball.
Well, you certainly found it. You're important to this work, Sam. I chose you because you have the heart for it. Show me I chose wisely.
Like, so were you just like creeping on all these kids to see which one was the most worthy? Has she told her parents about this guy? Because like I still get.
Hey,
Who's this guy?
new apprentice?
This is a young Kristoff from Frozen. Is that his name, Kristoff?
Sam.
I don't remember. I didn't like Frozen. Or was that the bad guy, the prince that turned out to be evil?
Borrowing those sparks.
No, Kristoff was the blonde guy, right?
The girl.
I don't know. I don't like Frozen.
Oh, I didn't get a good look. She wore a mask, but
And the girl kind of looks like an older version of,
the plants.
Wait, what?
was it Agnes from Despicable Me, the one that says, "It's so fluffy"?
Control the plant life.
Who's this Kingdom Hearts person?
How did the thief get a portal directly?
Did someone say the door to darkness?
And how many times has she stolen from the Spark Tree without us knowing?
I've ordered Captain Bintu to post sentries where the portal appeared. Oh, why was Sam even in the forest?
This lady seems like a bad guy.
She should be my apprentice. We knew there might be risks.
Not like this. No. No, this was a mistake.
So how many episodes are they going to make of this? Is this like,
Tempered with training.
is this going to be like a
Convinced that will be enough.
multiple season? Like it's going to be like
Meet with her.
Avatar or something? We're going to have like 3 seasons with 20 episodes each?
It's overdue.
Like and why do they vary so much in length? There was a couple that were like 2 minutes, and then a 10-minute one, and then this one that's 22 minutes. Like this one's a
Brief flashes and
full-length TV special episode.
very good at it, to be honest.
Must be halfway decent for the timekeeper to pick you. Excuse me. Duty calls. See ya.
Who was that with Max's?
The magistrate.
I just want to say, because I've not said it in a few minutes,
Do you know who the thief
what does this have to do with chicken?
To be certain.
Why did Chick-fil-A do, like, are they just like
I know you're a
tired of chicken? Or it's like, well, because it's like you'd think this would somehow tie back into their core business. But it's like, do they just get bored? And they're just like, what if we did something just completely out of left field and just make this weird cartoon about this girl who has to...
Sam, we've been looking for you. Look who came for a visit.
Grandma!
Hello.
Wasn't that the girl in the... What,
It was nice of you to bring us
wearing the robe? I'm so confused.
At Christmas.
It looks just like her. Maybe they reused the same character model, but that girl didn't seem to make a connection there.
Zach. No, it's all right. I really must be better about that.
So either that girl's just really stupid, or
I would have made dinner. Some of
the animators
I might
got a little
have
lazy. I don't know.
already. Oh, since I didn't get to visit with Sam,
Looking at the pictures on the
perhaps
wall.
she can walk me out.
Sure.
It honestly, to give credit where credit's due, this is some very impressively detailed backgrounds.
Your mother tells me.
Like all the pictures hanging in the house. Like they put a lot of work into this.
Not as much as I should, but I like helping.
Oh, why?
Feels good.
And I kind of feel a little bit bad for saying that this looked like a Grubhub commercial.
Help others.
Because it honestly, it does. The animators actually seem to kind of care about this.
I wouldn't worry.
1946, that was a good year.
You care enough to try.
It meant a lot to my
Well, I guess it would have been the first year after World War II, so it was a growing pain year, but it was a good start to better things, I guess. I don't
In
know.
fact, I decided to finally tell you something important.
Okay.
I'm a lesbian. My haircut wasn't enough to give it away.
Actually,
Yeah, so she is that same person.
Say is, you're not alone because I'm
It kind of does sound like she's coming out.
glad to see you.
I don't know if that's exactly what Chick-fil-A wanted to go for here.
We could find a way to spend more time together.
I would like that.
How is she that stupid that she doesn't recognize that was her gam gam? Dang, Granny, what kind of car are you driving? That looks sick. I want that car.
Mr. Dunham, hey!
That's like my favorite color too. That was awesome.
To you. Ta-da!
That present really sucks.
Here's done.
Oh, there you are.
Maxis?
What was that? That was a very feminine,
The Evergreen.
petite run.
I'm the apprentice to the magistrate. I know where all the portals are. This is Dee.
Yeah, we've
These
met.
stupid little
She's a
gloves.
librarian.
Apprentice librarian. Third class. Just setting expectations.
She has access to all the life books. She can help us find the spark thief.
Boy, I told him it wasn't that easy, but he won't listen.
Whoa, she's getting pretty handsy there.
Oh, I can't help.
I ship them. I ship blonde girl and glasses person. Was she the overbearing one that I didn't like before?
Lost dog?
Or did I ship them? I don't care.
Sam's right. First, we help those in need. That's our training.
You're kidding, right?
We'll follow you.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Isaiah!
There's Phil Lamar again, or the guy that sounds like him.
Isaiah! Isaiah!
Maybe it's not. The more I listen, the more I'm like, nah, maybe that's not Phil. But at first, it sounded a lot like him.
This is the dog's yard. Sam will try to use her time site to see which direction it took.
Great. We're poking around in some old lady's yard while the spark tree is the target of a criminal mastermind.
You know, you could be helping.
Ugh, fine.
Oh, fine, or whatever.
Well, a time seer must hold an object of value to that person, or in this case, dog, and concentrate deeply on that individual.
She's got a little dimple on just the one side of her face there. Again, this has a lot more attention to detail than I would expect from something like this.
Oh, man.
It's bold.
Which we've probably evolved enough, you know, where technology's improved to the point where you can make something like this that's like decently animated and it not be that expensive anymore, I guess. I don't know. The individual grass blade details may be a little bit lacking, but overall, it looks pretty pleasant. I know that dog's kind of, I don't know, that dog doesn't look great. Neither does that. This looks like something out of Paw Patrol.
Oh no.
Oh, no?
Okay, animating dogs maybe isn't their strong suit. I might have spoke a little too soon. How much longer do we have in this? 7 minutes.
You sure?
I said I'd probably be up all night where I got that steroid shot, but I'm actually starting to get kind of sleepy. I don't know if that just speaks to the entertainment value in this cartoon or what, but
I don't know. Someone's garage. A yard sale. My bedroom.
I guess it makes sense they didn't want to, I'll just pause for a second, I guess they didn't want to like render just all this garbage, so they've just got all this dirt in the middle of it, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but I guess if you want to save a little bit of time and resources and just maybe to keep stuff from looking like it's all clipping together, I don't know, just put some dirt in there, rub some dirt on that. Okay, we'll keep going.
Huge. Scary. Like that?
It's big, scary, and pink. SpongeBob says that. Why did I do Patrick's voice? Why is there so many cartoons where there's like a vicious guard dog in a junkyard? That was on SpongeBob when they sold Mr. Krabs' mattress that had all of his money in it. That was on Fairly Odd Parents when like he's having that slumber party, or like sleepover, I guess. I guess it's only a slumber party if it's a girl. If it's girls, if it's guys, it's a sleepover because that sounds a little bit more masculine. I don't know. But him and Chester and AJ, and then Chester and AJ had a fallout. But yeah, Timmy ends up with these dogs in the junkyard. It's a very common plot trope for some reason. That dog doesn't look that big. Like, I feel like they could probably take it.
Oh my goodness, look at you.
Okay.
Oh, I guess that was that Hispanic lady's dog. I kind of forgot about that plot point. I was like, why are they looking for the dog again?
We escape out the other side of the car. Oh no, the door is stuck. We're trapped.
Oh, great.
None of these
What do we do now?
kids as parents have any concern for where they are.
Make room. Sam, Spark.
Kicking it? That's not gonna work.
Was that really necessary? Okay.
I stand
I
corrected.
thought that stuff was just for teleport. I thought he was going to kick it and it was going to turn the door into like a teleporter. But I guess those can be used for other things too.
Isaiah.
Her floaters are acting up again. She should really see an eye doctor about that.
Really.
That lady like barely speaks Spanish. I feel like they just kind of Google translated a couple of very easy sentences. They're just very commonly understood Spanish words. They're just like, yeah, we'll just give her a couple of lines, you know, just we're not going to think too hard about it.
Well done, Sam. These acts will nourish the forest and the spark tree. See for yourself.
Good job, Sam. I always believed in you. I knew you could do whatever it was you just did.
You'll be fine.
Hi.
He's your escort. It's time you learn more about your place at Evergreen Hills. Go
This
on.
really is Avatar. That's our freaking animal guide, like how Aang had Appa and Roku had his dragon Fang. Korra had Naga. Like that. It really does feel like they're building this to be some kind of episodic. Oh, there's Kingdom Hearts Grandma again. Look, what is their end goal for this?
Grandma?
Hello.
No, it's not true. That's impossible.
For a long time.
Maybe she didn't see the face earlier. I don't
I
know.
was afraid.
I don't know, man. I'm loopy, being sick with this bronchitis. I don't know. It's 4 in the morning at this point, probably.
I failed with the previous apprentice, and I worried I would make the same
What happened to him? Did you get him killed?
The timekeeper convinced me.
Are you responsible for the death of a child?
Thank you for believing in me.
Yes.
Or did the child just
I
like
can't make your
end up being a little
even the slightest assistance
snot?
from me would be taken for favoritism. I'm afraid I must be harder on you than the others. I fear what that will do to our relationship.
Do Mom and Dad know about you and Evergreen Hills?
I don't know if that sounds fair. I can't show favoritism, so I'm gonna have to be harder on you. Like that just seems like discrimination in its own sort of way.
Wear this bracelet always. It will light when you are needed, and remind you of those values that you must possess as an apprentice of Evergreen Hills.
Yeah, the grandma's voice sounds vaguely familiar too. I could just be making this up, but
Perseverance, patience, sacrifice,
wow.
and courage.
The Chaos
Not
Emeralds.
good at any of those.
You will.
The Dragon Balls of morality.
And by focusing on others more than yourself.
Is this how we can spend more time together?
It's so sad. This girl's gonna go through all these great lengths just so she can hang out with Grandma. Oh no, it's the bow and arrow person again. Oh, and they still got one of the lights. Oh shoot! What a cliffhanger! Things are heating up now. A Chick-fil-A original. Why did enjoy more episodes of games and free family fun only on the Chick-fil-A Play? Okay, so there are games. So I was kind of right when I first thought this was a game. So there's games too. What's the? Oh my God, there's another one. This one's only 3 minutes at least. How long have we been recording for? 43 minutes. All right, let's watch this other one. And then we'll maybe go to the website and see if we can find out what these games are, because I'm just so morbidly curious.
The apprentice trials are designed to be challenging. They will push
Okay.
you to your limits and are based on the 7 core values of Evergreen.
Granny's gonna get me killed here doing these trials that push me to my limits.
Identify.
Kindness, humility, compassion, perseverance, patience, sacrifice, and courage.
Well done. You must have a wonderful teacher.
You will need.
I mean, there's just 7 items. It's not that hard to remember. I mean,
Shall we begin?
Do I have a choice? I'm kidding. Yes.
she does not want to be here.
This is an astrolabe.
But these adults just will not take no for an answer.
Instrument originally used by the first keeper.
She's like, how do you think I have time for this? I'm on the academic team. She's like, I do karate on the weekends.
And activate your time sight.
I'm on the tennis team. Like, I ain't got time to do. I got my homework.
The astrolabe has passed through many hands over the centuries.
There's a lot of expectation to put on a child. I'm just saying.
Through time. Your first trial is to use your time sight to look into this object's past and find the moment when it first fell into wrong hands. Are you ready?
I'm ready, George Lucas.
I'm ready.
Then you will begin in 3, 2, 1.
That sand seemed like it was going awfully fast. It's kind of a cool transition, I guess.
Sorry to startle you. Just tagged along.
George Lucas jump scare.
I must have messed up. I think I just took us to the spark tree. Am I even looking back in time? Wait, who's that?
Oh no, it's
Was discovered, and the true
that guy.
spark power was known. One of the keepers, named Thornby, became so determined to keep all the power for himself that he was willing to.
Why do villains always have to have that one scar over one of their eyes? You know, I'd like to make an animated series myself one day. I've drawn some villains that kind of have that scar over one eye. Maybe I should rethink that, because if freaking Chick-Fil-A beat me to the punch on it, maybe it's not as good of an idea as I thought it was.
But there are people in the world who will misuse spark power for their own selfish purposes, rather than to help and bless others.
What is he?
Okay. That was a little intense.
I can't believe someone would do something like that.
Thornby did irreparable harm in this world and.
What did he even do? He punched the ground and then it just killed some grass?
Is it because of him?
Is that what he did? He killed grass?
Charged with protecting the tree and the forest from those who would misuse this power. They have been doing so valiantly ever since.
Imagine that just be so painful. He just walks through your. Oh God! Oh! He just walked through me. Okay, well, that was that. Us Food 72 Chick-fil-A stories of every. What is this one? Is this something different? This is from Us Foods, whoever that is. It's not on the Chick-fil-A page. Sam Save a Family's Christmas. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna watch all these. The Art of Murder. Somehow I don't think that's related to this, but you know, maybe they take a much darker turn than I thought they would. Yeah, this is so bizarre. Like this one has 3.1 thousand views. Like most of these do not have that many views. So was it just a weird anomaly that the one got 141 million and the other one got like 51 million? Like I don't fully understand, but let's just take a look and see here if there's like a link where we can find out more about the app. Chick-fil-A.com/play. I want to see what these games are. Again, like, why is Chick-fil-A doing that? When I first saw that Chick-fil-A was doing this, so my first thought was, but then I thought about it more. You know, I really just kind of sat with it for a little bit. And then, you know, after a lot of, you know, deliberation, a lot of contemplation, you know, I had a second thought. And that second thought was, what? So yeah, I don't know what's up. The Chick-fil-A Play app is your home for free, family-friendly shows, games, and activities designed to create more time with your favorite people. Make meaningful moments together while you watch, play, create, listen, and read. So maybe what I'm thinking this could potentially be is maybe this is Chick-fil-A's attempt to be... Remember years ago when Butch Hartman, the guy who made like Fairly Odd Parents, he wanted to do like this family-friendly platform where you didn't have to worry about your kids being exposed to like, you know, sexual content and like gore and stuff like that in movies. Just like a family-friendly thing for wholesome entertainment. Maybe that's what Chick-fil-A is trying to do. Obviously, it didn't work out for Butch. He did kind of like the crowdfunder thing, you know, the Kickstarter, and raised a bunch of money and then kind of never did anything with it, and everybody got mad and felt gypped, like he just kind of took their money. I don't know if anything's ever going to manifest from that, but that was a thing that happened. I'm not going to say anything too, you know, condemning about Butch Hartman. I don't know the whole story about all that. I don't know the details. Maybe if somebody reached out, maybe he did give refunds. I don't know, because there are other things that Butch Hartman's got a lot of flack for that I kind of think people go maybe a little bit overboard on. But I don't know. The Alexis thing is kind of one where it's like, yeah, that was kind of not a great look. But maybe, again, I don't know. I don't want to judge to it. Maybe he gave them their money back, or I don't know. But play silly games and group activities. Watch family-friendly series and short films. Okay, so these aren't links. I can't click here or here to see what those are. Create easy-peasy recipes and crafts. That seems like you're incentivizing people not to shop at Chick-fil-A unless she's pouring a cup here. Maybe You're supposed to make the recipes with Chick-fil-A's chicken, which is kind of weird. It's called a fast food restaurant, so you can get your food fast. I don't buy fast food, so I can bring it home and cook it into something else. Listen, exciting stories and music. So they got original music? Hidden Island. What is this one? Is this like a 2D animated series or? Donuts, the whole story. Read joyful animated book. So yeah, apparently Disney Chick-fil-A's just got a whole chicken cinematic universe going on here. The CFCU, if you will. Is this like their metaverse? Are they gonna have like, freaking VR where you can just live amongst chickens, customize your avatar with a cow suit? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, well, this is all their food stories about. So, yeah, I guess they're not going to tell us a lot about Chick-fil-A, the Chick-fil-A Play app. So maybe we're just going to have to do a little bit of Google. It's got where you can download it on the App Store and Google Play. Can you get Google Play? Like, this is on a computer, but I mean, it's Google Chrome, so I can install it, I guess, yeah. I don't really want to for the purposes of this video. What does this tell me about it? Let's look at the reviews. Excellent content, terrible app. Can't get it open without trying 4 to 5 times. I have that same issue with Nintendo's music app they put out recently. I always have to close that and open it again. Great content, horrible app. So people apparently like this. Again, I've never heard of it. Tried to watch the Evergreen videos. Yeah, so apparently the app is crap. But people seem to generally like the videos. So that's kind of weird. The app must suck, like with all these 1-star ratings. It's got more 1-star than anything. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna make a hard pass on downloading that app. But let's see what else we can sign up for. Chick-fil-A. That's the reward program, I guess. Okay. So it's called Chick-fil-A Play. Let's just Google that and see what we can find. Can we find some I just want to see some screenshots of there's a Wikipedia article. I just want to see screenshots of the games that are on offer here. Yeah, family-friendly entertainment. So yeah, I feel like this is kind of their attempt to do like a Butch Hartman thing. I made a joke about a streaming service. They announced they would be releasing a streaming service, so okay. It's going to be more than just videos, large entertainment apps. Yeah, so this is basically Butch Hartman's Oaxis, but actually somewhat competent. No offense to Butch Hartman. Because again, I do think he gets more flack than he deserves. I don't think he's like Satan incarnate like some people want to make him out to be. But the Oaxis thing is like the one thing that, yeah, you can kind of fault him for that. But yeah, this seems to be taking that idea but actually doing something kind of meaningful with it, with like a little bit of thought. And it's kind of sad when you think about it that this guy who had a history of working in entertainment wasn't able to do it. But this company with no prior entertainment experience, that's just fast food, had a better understanding of how to make a competent streaming platform. Well, maybe not. They've got all those 1-star reviews. So. But Chick-fil-A has, I guess, a lot more money and a budget than Butch Hartman does. Press room. What does this say? Introducing the new Chick-fil-A Play app. Family time at your fingertips. So this is supposed to be a thing for your family, but I don't know. Maybe if you can get this on your smart TV or something. But I don't feel like a phone with a small screen size is the best thing to bring families together. Maybe for the cooking stuff, but downloadable media asset. I really don't want to download this stuff. Can I click on it without it downloading? No, I can't. Okay, well, I guess we're just not meant to see the games. What if we just type in Chick-fil-A Play games? Can we find some screenshots? Code Moo. Okay. Is that the only game? Let's play Chick-fil-A best game. I don't know what that is. Seriously, how many people knew about this? Okay, all that stuff not to do with the app, just kids playing. Are there Chick-fil-A's that have like play areas like McDonald's did back in the 90s? So that's kind of wild, but Chick-fil-A play, I don't know. Okay, code moo. So let's type that in. Chick-fil-A code moo. We'll wrap this video up shortly. Let's go into videos. Oh god. Okay, so it looks like this is some kind of like auto runner where you switch between 3 lanes like every other company does. Like you got your Temple Runs, and then there's like Sonic Dash. I think there was like a Pac-Man one of these, and there's like they did a Crash Bandicoot one that shut down. So is that all this is? That's pretty lame. I think there's another one where you're like dodging traffic. I don't know what it's called. Death of a Unicorn. That's what happened to Code Moo. Okay, we got an ad here. Talk to your day. Trim fight. What is that? Some kind of erectile dysfunction medication or something. Okay, here we go. What have we got here? Loading. Oh, I paused it. My bad. Help the cows on their weekly missions. Okay. Highway hoofing. Gurku. Who's Gurku? Not Nitro. Okay, we got Daisy, Carrot. Like all the cows look more or less the same. They kind of look like Aardman characters, like Wallace and Gromit, or like Shaun the Sheep or something. Paint the billboards. What? Whose gameplay is that? I should probably... Calculus, Physics, Chem, Accounting. Tam May San Ka. I'm sorry, I probably just butchered their name. Is their last name Cat? Is that pronounced like Ko? If it's Cal, that's hilarious because that's very thematically appropriate to the game. Not to be like insensitive, but anyway, shout out to Calculus, Physics, Chem, Accounting for uploading this video. I don't know why you uploaded this, but yeah, I hope you don't mind me stealing your content here. Okay, yeah, this looks not very great. It's like an auto runner where you switch between 3 lanes, which is nothing we haven't seen before, but it's very slow paced. This is like for 3-year-olds. Like, why is it this slow? My nephew, when he was 3, he already knew how to like parry a guardian in Breath of the Wild. There's a video of it on the channel, so I don't know that he would have found this very enthralling even as a toddler. Yeah, this just don't look good. The music sounds maybe okay. We got some James Bond espionage kind of thing. Seems like there's a lot of frame rate drops, but maybe that's just this video. Maybe that's just whoever recorded this. I don't know. Eat more chicken. Let's skip for. How does the level end here? Is that something about shooting billboards? It looks like I've seen him shoot some projectile, but I've not seen him hit billboards. Maybe it speeds up after the early levels, but this just seems painfully slow. Circus Burger. So I guess there's like fake restaurant. Are they like destroying burger restaurants? Is that the thing? You're going around destroying burger restaurants because the cows obviously want people to eat more chicken? I guess that's what's happening here. Yeah, I don't know. The game looked terrible. I'll just be honest. Let's watch one of these weird cow shorts. These are maybe meant to be less serious and more funny. Let's watch this. And so this has 5.2 million. Again, who are watching all these? Like, I don't understand. Like, I know Chick-fil-A is pretty huge. A lot of people love it, myself included. Chick-fil-A is great. I got a little sick of it when I lived on campus in college because that was like one of the only restaurants they had on campus. Well, it was like the only restaurant they had on campus. So I could get like a meal plan and eat there pretty much as I wanted, but I got a little sick of that. But when I'm not burnt out on it, Chick-fil-A is great. I don't know if they're my favorite chicken place ever though. I really like Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, I think is the full name of the restaurant. I don't know how many of those are in existence, but if you can find one of those, that is like some top-notch chicken. Apparently there was some drama with like the Colonel Sanders original recipe, and Lee's famous recipe chicken claims that they had it, and I guess Colonel Sanders ripped them off or something. So they're kind of similar to KFC, but KFC's gone really downhill in recent years. I'm just going on a complete tangent about chicken here. KFC sucks anymore, honestly. They're kind of trying to do things to turn it around, but like, I don't know. They got an uphill battle. They need to bring back wedges. Make KFC great again. Yeah, I really want to try. There's this new chain, I think, that's from like the Philippines called Jollibee, and they're only opening like a select number of like American restaurants. I want one so bad. I really want next year, 2025, to go to Super Nintendo World in Orlando, Florida. And if I do, I did see there's one in Florida. I don't know how close it is to Super Nintendo World. Maybe we can get some on the way down or the way back. But dang it, I want to try Jollibee's because it looks so good, and I've heard such good things about it. Basically, the Philippine Chick-fil-A. So, but anyway, let's just watch Rocky Road and see what happens. There's Circus Burger again, so I guess the lore carries over. Got to have those same references in the show and the game, so that's good consistency. That's important. Okay, let's see what the heck this is.
I wonder what's in those boxes.
Not a big fan of the art direction here. It kind of reminds me of that Rabbids series a little bit that Nickelodeon did. And I'm guessing this one's going to be less serious and heartwarming about touching people's lives, and it's probably going to be a much sillier, more comedy series. So what's in the tray? Is this like just a bunch of frozen like beef or something? I don't know. If so, that's very morbid. When you think about it, they're trying to stop their dead brethren from being consumed after they've been dismembered and preserved. It's kind of like I already said it looks like an Aardman cartoon. I completely forgot Chicken Run, which is like that's probably the best comparison of anything. Chicken Run, except with cows instead. When are we going to get a crossover? Chicken Run versus whatever this was called. What was this called? Rocky Road Cow. Why is it called Rocky Road Cows? I don't get that. It's like Chick-fil-A doesn't, like, if they had Rocky Road ice cream or something, then it's like, well, okay, I could kind of see a connection, but maybe that's just the name of this one episode. Maybe the whole series isn't called Rocky Road Cows. I don't know. 67. What's the significance of that? I don't think Chick-fil-A was open in 1967. Is it an Easter egg, or am I reading too much into that number on the side of the car? They're heating it up. Oh God, get out of there. You're just going to end up cooking yourself. And they'll be able to serve you. Now, I guess that is just that. So what are they doing in the truck? I got to pay more attention to these. I'm just... Get to the chopper. Man, that guy's really... He's a little creepy. Like somebody off of like Hello Neighbors. She's not close to it. What do you mean she's got... Oh. Okay. So I don't know who animates these. I want to figure... Buddy, quit closing your eyes while you're harmonizing. That seems very dangerous. Well, that's a fancy tractor.
Oh, hey, guys.
So yeah, this feels a lot more just kind of like marketing for Chick-fil-A, because like we've all seen the commercials with the cows eat more chicken. The other one not so much, but it's kind of weird. The other one, like, I feel like doesn't do anything to promote the Chick-fil-A brand, which is what I feel like you'd want to do, but at the same time it feels like it's actually, the other one feels like it has more heart in it, whereas this one feels kind of more soulless and corporate a little bit.
Oh, that's sweet. Maybe I will do
First they're sour, then they're sweet. You're welcome, buddy, 'cause you're probably going to be fired now after all of that, everything that unfolded there. I still don't know exactly what their goal was, what the objective, were they just trying to keep ice cream from being delivered to that circus burger or what? But why the ice cream? Like, I get like what comes from cows, but they seem to be enjoying it too, because like that one guy, didn't he eat some when he was in? I don't understand this. Georgia, this product was completed with assistance from the Georgia Film Office, a division of the Georgia Department of Economic Development. Okay, all right then. So that's the company they got to make the cartoon. Here was just freaking Georgia. Georgia, the company, I guess. Sure. Do we have anything like that? I'm from Kentucky. Do we have a Kentucky Economic Development Chair Board Committee thing that makes cartoons? That just seems weird. I don't know how this promotes the welfare, tourism, or whatever in Georgia, but that was that. That was weird, guys. This all feels like a fever dream. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I don't know what to make of any of this, but I'm very tired. We've been recording for what, an hour and 7 minutes. I think we're probably going to wrap it up here. Let me know what you thought of this video. Was this mildly entertaining? We spent over an hour watching weird Chick-fil-A cartoons for small children. Would you show this to your kids? I don't know. Maybe what was the first one we watched? The Hills of Garden Fun Time Miracle Land Narnia, featuring Geppetto from Pinocchio, who's also George Lucas, maybe, and then like the grandmas from Kingdom Hearts, one of the Heartless or whatever. I need to play more Kingdom Hearts. I only played the first game. I didn't love it, to be completely honest. I found it very tedious and frustrating, but you know, I guess they're supposed to get better as they go on. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we should just do the Chick-fil-A, everybody. The Chick-fil-A cinematic universe. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you found this entertaining, and if not, maybe still consider subscribing, because you know this isn't a usual thing. I anticipate doing a whole lot more, but you know we'll see. You never know, I guess. I don't really know how to end this video other than I guess we'll just have to end it with saying eat more chicken. Eat more chicken, guys. Peace out.